Was I indiscriminately do these streams? I don't really care about these streams, but you know what? Might as well put the ad. Might as well hit the. Might as well hit the ad. Might as well hit the ad. Okay. We're not good. Okay. That's all. Okay, just put the ad in there. It's just gonna be a chill stream. I don't care what I'm doing, really. These are just one of the chill ones. I said I was gonna make more Tekken content. I really meant every bit of it. Every bit. Yeah, smart take Wes. I really don't care. I'm a little tired. Ate a whole lot. It was just a little nice get together thing. And eat some good, eat some turkey and all that stuff.
New challenger.
Plus, I worked during the latter half of Christmas Eve. I should still practice with Paul.
Gotcha.
You see that, Paul? I have my engine, Paul, too. Gotcha. To go to that one.
Get ready for the next battle. Yes. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, this is just one of my chill streams. I don't feel like getting on my back still hurts from the gym right now. Ooh, good one. It's just gonna be one of my chill ones. Like this stream.
Round two. Fight.
No way that's perfect.
Round three. Fight.
So if anyone wants to come and ask me questions or whatever. This is just chill vibes. Very chill. Very chill dev material. I just feel real full with the food. And also my back's messed up from the workout. My back day before. A couple days before. I think, yeah, it was.
You win.
Was it? Yeah, no, it was.
I'm in top condition.
No, it was. Ooh. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so. Oh, I see what they did. They replaced the treasure battle system from Tekken 7 to arcade quests. Oh, I'm
Round
gonna
one.
fight him. In
Fight.
fact, I got what I needed. I got what I needed. I don't need anything else. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go there. I'll do that. I love treasure battle. I can make a whole day of treasure battle.
New
I can make a
challenger.
whole good day of treasure battle. Okay, do something else.
Jin Kazama.
Orange jacket, gem, alt costume, Tekken 3. No. And the only reason why I do that is because they put me to the beach or they put me into the other one. Let's do this.
Round one.
Okay, crazy.
Fight.
First, like I said, my competitive now is ball. Just because I'm really good at ball. But I will still play Jin, and I will also still do that. Well, that's a good one, too. Yeah, you left yourself wide open, buddy. That made that too easy. That made that too easy.
Round two. Fight.
I also need to make a new Discord. I'm still in the works of that. It'll probably be after the holidays and after I get new flooring. After I get new flooring and that works over, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make a new Discord. Because the last Discord's too much of a mess. I really want to just scrap that. That is just,
Fight.
especially the times I've, kind of spurred out. Kind of embarrassed now. It was back in my local days. I used to be extremely reactionary. Like anyone could just generate a reaction out of it pretty easily. It didn't take very much. I wasn't kept. I was on the up. I wasn't on the upkeep mentally. Silly.
Round one.
Okay.
Fight.
Yeah. Alright. I'll move the camera so you can see. I'll move the camera. Move. Don't move from that spot.
New challenger. Anna Williams.
Time to talk.
this one.
Get ready for the next battle.
This one.
Come over here. Let me talk.
Okay, so I'm
Round
gonna fold
one.
out of it. That's fine.
Fight.
In fact, it works for the theme anyway, since Christmas is around, really around the corner, like the next very day. So it makes sense for me to pick the red jacket, me Anna. Like, she's like a sexy hooker version of Miss Claus. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. With that coat, that's exactly what that looks like. Don't get mad at me.
It's your turn to
I mean,
shine.
don't blame me. Let's be honest. Let's be real here. Anna Williams. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Exuviates certain Lady of the Night type of trope. Like, I said she wouldn't be on the low page. She's one of those expensive websites. Those very expensive websites only, let's be honest, rich people know about. And I won't say what else they buy because, well, we're talking about ultra rich people.
Round three.
Just saying.
Fight.
I probably should make some holiday skins. You know, maybe Paul Phoenix with the Christmas beard. And instead of the Santa hat, it'd just be white hair version of the Slim Jim hair. You know, Hihachi as Santa. I'm just saying. I should have done that, but I wasted all my slots. So, you know, there's no point. There's no point. There really is no point to it. I see you, kid. I see you in the wall. I know which one it is. Whereas Anna is like very technical. I don't expect her to win. It's just I have fun with her. That's about it. And Jin's just more of an aesthetic character to me. Competitive would be Paul, but only because really my Jin even is on my playlist. Because all Tekken 3 was the first one that got me into the series, so it makes sense. Until I became a grown ass man. Okay, I'll take that. Until I became a grown ass man, I want to do in battle because I got other ones to, Oh, okay. I see you get costumes for all these.
Challenger.
What was I doing again? But I didn't, until I became a grown-ass man, I didn't, know much about Kazuya except for the motion picture. You know what? I could test out my new, halfway devil Kazuya costume. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what? We'll go here. We'll go the urban stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
We'll go the urban stuff. Oh, god damn, the fit is on point. And I'm more of a Jin person than I am a Kazuya person. But can we just acknowledge the fit I put on Kazuya goes harder than it should? And that was unintentional. Like, yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked because I'm distracted, because look at my swag. I don't play Kazuya like that, but man. I have to restart that match over because I fucked up bad. I was here ogling in Kazuya's fit. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Devil Kazuya halfway. You know where Jin doesn't get the horns in Tekken 3? At the very end, it's like that. Except that he didn't get the wing either. This is just the third eye as a start awakening. This is Tekken 2 Kazuya, but almost close there. But not all the way there. Like fall Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball. You know, when Goku fought Lord Slug, and he just had the Super Saiyan aura and the blowy eyes. It's like that. It's like it's not even like the full thing. What the hell is in the back? I didn't know we had furries attacking. That's a furry. I guarantee that's a furry. That's a furry. Yep. That's not even a king, or maybe a king thing, but I don't know. A furry version because it's like they usually have because furries usually have the cartoon animal mask. It's not a real ultra realistic. It's like a cartoon thing. It's a special grade of sound. I tell you that it's a special grade of sound. Yeah, I'll restart this. Well, I don't need this outfit anyways. I already done my wish and stuff. But with the rain, I could put that gym lingerie stuff on Raina. Just because I know she can pull that off. Actually, believe it or not, she looks like some of the girls that do go to my gym. There is actually a girl that, you know, she usually goes to the other one, but, like, sometimes she'll go to the shoddy one. It's like a big fangirl, emotionless and white and suit token. And I know because when I had my first conversation with her before she started working at the gym. Looks exactly like Raina, but with face tattoos. See, this is why I wish Kansas was put right there. I wish I have a street blocked off like that and have like a stand, like a hot dog stand, and like an audience seat and everything, where you could have two people like box it out, you know, box now or whatever. That'd be the coolest thing ever. If we're gonna waste tax dollars, this is a better way of wasting tax dollars. This is a much better way. I mean, you'll never see no real fighters with Tekken-like abilities, but just seeing a fight, someone's got to settle a beef. Just the storyline of the beef is interesting enough.
Fight.
Well, it's not like Tekken 3. Tekken 3, Yoshimitsu is like the most broke character ever in Tekken 3. Like, if he could do that if he could do that pogo stick sword over and over, it damages you every time you go right next to him. And he can do it infinite times. Everyone thought Eddie Gordo was a problem. No, Tekken 6 Eddie Gordo was nothing to Tekken 3 Yoshimitsu. And people would know it. I think people would know about that. Okay, cool.
Get ready.
I think I've already fought Love Chocolate. Yeah, I think I've already fought Love Chocolate. I'm fighting my niece. I'm actually fighting my niece. cool. You know Tekken lore, you know. Technically, that means Monster is kind of a Mishin, not by blood, by marriage. Well, yeah, I think Kazuya actually legitimately got married to Jun Kazama. I think what Kazuya did, let's put it this way, Kazuya, this is Tekken lore for anyone who needs to know. Kazuya did the low tier god method. Now, I know he's probably going to say something about this, but this is all jokes. I'm going to put it that way. It's all jokes. Don't get offended. Don't come at me and Mr. LTG. But I'm going to use the example. What Kazuya did was the LTG method. He just, backshot Jun Kazama, then left Jin Kazama. Well, technically Kazuya couldn't pay child support because he's presumably dead until the beginning of 4 when G4 discovers a little strand. But here's the thing. If you come back from the dead through genetic cloning or witchcraft or whatever, as you come back, Dragon Balls, someone made a wish on Dragon Balls, technically, do you have to pay child support? I guess not anymore because the gen's grown. But let's say someone was a kid, evil father comes back somehow. Would the evil father have to pay child support? Let me know. There it is. There was no wedding. Well, it makes sense. After Kazuya took over the mission of Zaibatsu, he just became a grade A nutcase. I do grade A nutcase type of things. In fact, very controversial in the tech. He's far worse than Heihachi. At least Heihachi wanted to stem the chaos. And I know I'm using the movie line, but he wanted to control. He wanted to control, all the crime and everything, and just be the head of it. Yeah, Heihachi's evil. He just wanted to have complete control of how things go. That's it. That was it. The Mishima Zaibatsu owns, stakes even in the UN. That's been just good enough. Kazuya just wants eternal rule because the devil gene just brings out your worst traits. It demonifies your true self. It makes your true self 10 times worse. End up with all the bad personalities. Yeah, it gives you power, but it also makes you, like with Jin, it's pure rage. When Jin goes to the devil trigger, he can't control what he does. Everything turns red. Kazuya, it went from revenge to just pure cruelty. Because cruelty was done to him as a child by Heihachi throwing him over a volcano. Or not a volcano, sorry, the mountain first. He was an adult when he was thrown the volcano. That's in Tekken 2, of course. We all know volcanoes don't do shit in Tekken, so. Oh, that's good. It's okay. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
But yeah. Wait, I'm gonna be earning this grandpa ass outfit for a Jin. Well, actually, it's not grandpa ass. It's more comrade ass. You got the hat. You got the dead Kennedy's logo where the dude's wearing like a communist hat and holding a communist flag. It's from the band Dead Kennedys. I think it's like a punk thing. Only thing I remember what song Dead Candies is Holiday in Cambodia.
Round two.
It's the only one song I actually know of them. I know some stuff back in the day. Because even in the 90s, you still hear about these guys. I mean, they're not as big as like Led Zeppelin or Aerosmith or AC/DC or, you know, Misfits or Sex Pistols. But I do go back and retrace some stuff. Just only on the fact that every like band I've listened to, even current now, is influenced by something else way back then. And not even just even in the realm of metal and rock and roll. You know. This Young Blood started as a trap metal artist, then actually formed a whole entire band. But he's now taking Ozzy Osbourne's legacy. But I go back and see who these guys listened to before. I will admit, I do like some Black Sabbath. I think the hardest Black Sabbath stuff, I think that sounds good, while I'm feeling some actual Black Sabbath, would be Heaven and Hell. It's just really unfiltered. It's really just unfiltered Black Sabbath. That's what it is.
New challenger.
It's really just unfiltered Black Sabbath. I'm in a Tekken 4 but this is the stand-up. This stuff. I wish they come with the long hair one. They did come up with Jin's outfit. Shit, I should have played Jin's outfit. I should have played Jin. Because I do have the Tekken 4 Jin. No, I got that. I was supposed to get that.
Get ready for the next battle.
You get Jin's outfit?
Round one.
Oh, they don't have the same vibe, man. So this is how you unlock outfits. I'll be glad to do it. What I'd like to unlock is Jin wearing Kazuya's purple suit. That'd be nice.
Round two. Fight.
But yeah, people only know the Devil G just takes your worst traits and multiplies it a whole lot. Not that good at math, so I'm not going to go ahead and make the multipliers, but it just makes it worse. It's like being on drugs. Because if you're on drugs, really, you know, like hard stuff, it takes the darkest parts of you, especially if you're in a dark mindset, and magnifies it tenfold. Like all the stuff that helps you, all the stuff that helps you filter those thoughts, those really dark, negative, dark thoughts, whether it's a weird, really, sexual fantasy or a violent nature type of thought. There's a part of the brain that, keeps you in check so you don't do that stuff. But if you did any drugs, it shuts that part down, and that's why people that get on drugs, they do such bad stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
But that's what the devil gene's like. It's worse because it's genetic. Even though Azazel created it. Azazel implanted Kazumi's planet. So when Heihachi married Kazumi, that's the genetic lottery every Mishima would have right after Kazuya. That's why even though I don't think You know, Kazumi's the mother of Reina. Reina has it too because it's stored in Heihachi, even though Heihachi doesn't have it. Or Heihachi don't have it. So really, there's only one person canonically that has it. It's Reina. And that's a spoiler if you play the story mode of Tekken 8. But if Jin had a son or a daughter with Xiao Yu, there's a slight chance, or even like they might get the quarter version, where you don't get the wings and stuff, but you get the strength and evil disposition.
Round 3. Fight.
Because there's some cases where mom's mitochondria, a mother's mitochondria is stronger than a man's genes. In my case, that's the case. I look like a male clone of my mom. But please don't go look at my mom. I'm telling you now. And it's not the whole thing with, yeah, sure, black genes are stronger than white genes. It's not anything about that. You know, I mean, it's part of it. But it depends on, like I said, it depends. Like, I don't ever want kids. But let's just say things happen. I found someone. Accidents happen. The accident is an 18-year life sentence. It's possible I could find a woman who has stronger mitochondria genes than me, irregardless of how many times I work out and take care of my body. You know, genetic lottery is a huge thing. It decides what you're going to be. Whether you're short and tall is based off your genetic lottery. In fact, when you're created in the womb, your character creations are randomized. You don't get to choose the final design. You can make the final design better by leveling your stats up. But that's all you can do. Like, if you're born with a big nose, that is a genetic lottery. Yeah, you can pay a lot of money to shrink if you want, but I wouldn't go that far. But there are some cases of mother's genes, irregardless of the race that she is much stronger than anything a man can produce. Especially if said man, let's be honest, don't have the strongest genes.
Round 3.
Because of, you know, years of de-evolution and being comfortable and living comfortable lives and, you know, we live the type of times our parents have. Our times are hard now, but I'm just saying, yeah. I look at the days like my grandpa's lived versus like me. If anything else, even with the problems I have, life's actually pretty damn good. You know, my grandpa always talks to me about the stories where he had to walk miles to school in the cold. You know.
I'll show you. Strongest in the universe. Yeah.
And cars, I'm sure, were too expensive to own at that time. Like only the really high, you know, salary employee can afford a car. Now you can get a car now. But most cars are going to just be regular clunkers or regular models or something like that. It's not going to be anything fancy. You're not going to get a Corvette, Mercedes, or Hellcat as your first car. But you can finance a car even with just grocery store, you know, minimum wage type of deals. But yeah, it's like looking at life now. To some degree, I have it pretty good.
I'll show you.
it can still go bad, don't get me wrong. But if like, you know, if you ever grow up like the stuff like the Great Depression or something like that, you know, or any war or major historical war era type of stuff. I guess the worst thing that ever happened to me really was when 9/11. Just because I remember as a kid, I think I was in 4th grade when 9/11 happened, and stuff scared the shit out of me so bad. I remember I didn't go outside for 2 weeks, believing they would come all the way to Kansas and do stuff to us. Like the fear was that and the fear was real. The fear was. In fact, that's why people became extremely patriotic at the time. That's exactly where the extreme patriotic type of mindset comes from. And understandably so. That was a terrible thing that should never happen. Period.
Round 3. Fight.
But other than that, it's like millennials, even there is, you know, it's not as hard now. It's getting hard for Gen Z because things are so expensive. Because I remember a time when things weren't so damn expensive. You know, even gaming was at least at a reasonable price. You know. Or at least, you know, paychecks actually were worth something.
For the next battle.
I mean, even in 2008, paychecks in 2008 were worth something. Because at least the bills were at least decent. It was just a one-time phone bill. One-time thing. Yeah, depending on the car model you got, how much you put in your gas. Gym memberships didn't have the extra, you know, perk stuff. It was just $10 a month, and you get to go work out any time at the gym. That was it. And there was no premiums to pay.
Round 2. Fight.
But relatively, us millennials had it pretty good. And before we went to Canton, you know, let's just really think about this closely. Yeah.
I'll show you. Strongest in the universe.
Now times are going back to be rough because, let's be honest, let's be real with ourselves and admit what's really going on. We're sipping for these billionaires who's taking advantage of this. You know, they're buying these stupid expensive courses that, let's be honest, you could probably learn from a guy down the street. It's like we're in love with people that go out of their way to make our lives even harder. Because for every yacht party or perks the ruling class gets, keeps us further down. And even if let's say you do play their game, you get into cryptocurrency, you get into other stuff. If you try to even make it big and they notice, they're not going to like that very well. They're going to go after. They're going to make sure that they stay, that they keep, because they need people they can keep down. Because that's how classism works. Socially engineered political power to keep, you know, downtrodden people down and keep a certain people above. But that's exactly why things are expensive, because we allow it. And here's a we'll have cognitive dissonance, okay? We will still buy everything. I mean, take Nintendo for example. Even after what they said about Switch 2. There have been people that have been buying the mess out of Switch 2s. Even the new Pokemon. With all the new transactions and everything. There's still people buying that, but because of that, it's going to keep continuing. Yeah. I'm not saying I do everything good. You know, Square Enix has become a corrupt company, and I did buy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But, you know, I wanted it. So that was a different thing. I wanted it. Other than that, I'm just saying, it's like, if you're going to make a stand on something and talk about how awful it is, it should be charged to huge price tags, then why would you actually go out of your way to, give more money? It's just, it's something to think about. But that's exactly why times are getting harder. Because we're doing the same exact stuff as we did 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, we blame it on other people. We blame it on minorities. We blame it on women. You know, while hypocritically go support the women that they talk bad about, rather than actually accept it. It's really the CEOs, the people in the top that keep shit afloat. Every yacht party, every perks, every time they want to burn money or burn tax dollars, they can.
Get ready
They
for the
can.
next battle.
Okay, I'm done talking about serious stuff, though. But yes. But going back to us millennials had pretty decent living at the time. And now we just got to appreciate what we had. Because it's gone. That's why I never curse yourself. No. Never say that you live the worst kind of life, because you can always get worse. Things can always get worse. Never say your life is trash. Things can always get worse. And even if it doesn't affect you, one day it will. Is that supposed to be the Joker? I just realized this Brian's the Joker. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I should have made a Joker Brian. I should have made a Joker Brian. But I feel like there's no point because they already got the Joker in Mortal Kombat 11. That's already a thing in Mortal Kombat 11. And Injustice 3 is supposed to come out soon. Come out sometime next year. Of course, that I believe here is stuff. That's another thing that was disappointing with the Game Awards. If we're not going to have a Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 thing, okay, fine. They might want to say that. They might not want to publicize that, and it might end up better because of it. But what about Injustice 3? No word in Injustice 3 at all. None. What is up with that? I mean, you already released Mortal Kombat 1 Remake, which, let's be honest, was not that good. Because they messed up the story so bad. Characters don't feel like they're characters. It just has the I can't talk. Better looking character designs, but they didn't feel like the characters. Like Shang Tsung, for example. I mean, it don't have to be a Kerry Tagawa, but I kind of want, like, you know, evil sorceress supreme Shang Tsung. Not guy lost his memory. yeah, I'm disappointed there's no news for Injustice 3 at the Game Awards. So I feel like if the Game Awards is just a joke, it's going to only be very popular stuff, and that's it. Stuff that everybody's talking about, whether it's like extreme, woke, or just, something that just came out that everybody likes, like Expedition 33 or something like that. Worst case, just the same old, Fortnite, Marvel Rivals. Nothing wrong with games, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like Game Awards shows aren't really about games at all. And it was more about FaZe Clan and just streamers. In fact, it was more of a streaming award than it was a game awards. It felt like a second one. Popular streamers who actually touched the controller, and then just like Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, or whatever big titles coming out at the time. I mean, hell, I liked it at the time. This is controversial. I liked the time when Alana Pierce was talking about that the people who made the developers for Black Myth Wukong was fine, even though it was really a lie. I think people took it too seriously. It really is like, I mean, yeah, it's a clear lie, completely. It's like, it was not that serious in my book.
Round 4. Fight.
I think the worst thing a lot of Pierce has ever done was call having kids a situational disability. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you have kids, you're not going to play games like Dark Souls, because let's be honest, there really isn't much of a pause button. You have to go to a bonfire, even if you're like in a boss. It's like, but even then, it's like, if you have kids, you should be paying attention to your kids. That's not really a situational disability. But if you just, like I said, if you do the LTG shuffle and just knock someone up, well, still not situational disability, but that's going to keep you from any kind of game. But I just miss when streamers was. I missed the Game Awards when it was just video games. That's all. I missed it when the people were actually talking about something else. And don't get me wrong, these streamers got good accolades, very good accolades. Now I'll be honest, I can respect Kai Cenat's accolades. I can see why he had a whole university. I respect the accolades and how far he's gone. I remember when most of the streamers came from the 2K community. When it was about, watching Flight Reacts be bad at basketball. So I've seen streamers grow. I've seen Aiden Ross before he became weird. I've seen Aiden Ross's streams before he became completely weird. Of course, I think he kind of was, but not on the same level he is now. And not because he's an alt-grip, it's just because he's just weird. He's just, he just does some weird shit. Of course, I remember when he did not E-Day, but he had girls on the girls stream. He had I don't know if they were OnlyFans models, Instagram models, or streamers themselves. They'd come to his crib, and then he just made Aiden Ross would just make the girls uncomfortable. He would just make the girls mad uncomfortable. You watched it, and you had secondhand embarrassment. Now, mind you, I'm not leaving this. I got looks, but when it comes to social graces, I'm not that bright on social graces myself or socialization anyway. But even I could tell, it's like, okay, guys, you're pushing it. Like, I think one of the students, I think one of the girls' students was like, Crid something. I can't remember. But I do remember that like Aiden Ross would have to stream with this Korean person, and it was just
Get ready
secondhand
for the next
embarrassment.
battle.
I was embarrassed for somebody else. I was embarrassed for another grown ass man. Okay? I'm gonna tell you, I was embarrassed for another grown ass man. That shouldn't happen. How do you get embarrassed for another grown ass man? But it was just that bad. So yeah, he was good, but it's like not to the levels he is now. But either way, I think the video game awards should have been just that big. That's all. If they want to go with esport, like top esport players, I understand because the grind and time it takes to even play that. To play whether fighting games competitively, or sports games competitively, or even a Fortnite or Marvel Rivals on a competitive, or League of Legends on a competitive scene. That stuff takes time. That stuff takes a lot of time and effort to do that. When I went to my tournament for, like, Sparky Zero, of course, there wasn't a big tournament. That was just a game. And one that was actually a real tournament, Dragon Ball Fighters, I was unprepared for. It was the Switch 2 version. But we're not going to talk about that. But I trained, like, months on Dragon Ball Sparky Zero. In fact, I made, like, a bunch of Sparky Zero content. Landmarking how much time and effort and everything I was putting in the game. Like, I put everything in that game. So, no other content. Sparking Zero this and that. So I do respect the esports scene. Because, like, I think that the streamer awards should just be streamer awards. Video games should just stay video games. That's just my opinion. I think I'll use it as a banner, but I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got the banner.
New challenger.
I've already done it again. Do I dare do the mini skins? I did the goth. Yeah, I'll do Goth Money mini skin. Goth Money. I'll do that.
Get ready for the next battle.
That is cringe. I'll stop
Are you
it.
interested in my inferior?
I was supposed to cringe.
This won't take long.
Round one. Fight.
I'm gonna lie, this skin is too damn hot. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna lie, I broke down. I did it. I bought the bikini skins. I did. Yes, I am filth. I am disgusting, degenerate trash. I did it. just for that post right there.
Round two.
I did it.
Fight.
I have turned my it's dead or alive. I'm glad though Tech don't have the jiggle physics. Because it's like you're supposed to take Tekken seriously. That'd be hard to do that with Dead or Alive, OMG mode. If you know, you know. You had to be there.
It's your turn to shine.
It wasn't the first because the first Dead or Alive game already automatically had that. But the whole idea of Dead or Alive was just sexy women fighting. But then they had a volleyball game, and the rest is history. And if you see what the guy looks like that created Dead or Alive, the main dev of Dead or Alive, he's the type of guy that likes just traditional westernized type of stuff with sexy women, explosions, and martial arts. He's just a classic type of guy. I mean, the dude has like long hair, like from the 80s. Wears like Glenn Danzig wearing a trench coat, looking like the menacing guy in the 90s. Yeah, the one that was wearing the trench coats and stuff like that and long hair. I forget his name, but it's like you get some Glenn Danzig vibes from it.
Round four. Fight.
You can always see some creators of their product in their media. Like if you take Hayachi from Tekken, really I do get those vibes from Harada. Especially when Harada came on stage pissed off about the DLC gameplay. Like I felt like that was some Mishima energy right there.
It's your turn to shine.
I mean, you don't even stop there. Like, I don't even want to watch this Gachiakata, but the last episode for season 1, you got to meet Zonka's sister. Zonka's sister looks at every bit like a manga writer herself. Like the same bright red hair, the slit in the eyebrows. Only difference is that there's red lipstick, but there's a reason why that is, because Zonka's sister's supposed to be like the good cop, bad cop bitch type. Like she's trying to do good for everybody else, but the way she does it, it's like dealing with the icy warrior. It's just an attractive icy warrior, pretty much. Like if you go to prison, you got a warden, but it's a female warden. Well, she's like tough as nails. Like she don't put up with nothing.
Let's play again sometime.
Like the booty warrior would never be put in her prison because she would put him in the hole for years and years. Okay.
Get ready for
That's the kind of personality that Zonka's sister has. And this is just for, and I'm not even going to talk about manga. I'm talking about like an anime. Like just basically, she's an icy warrior. That's what archetype I call that. And there's ones that are just like pure evil, like Scarlet, Final Fantasy VII. Like she's hot as shit, but she's pure evil. She's just a female Hojo. But Icy Warden, they're just doing the bad cop, good cop thing. They just go believe what they're doing is for the justice of everybody else. But how they go about it is like, yeah. On the morals, on the morality and ethics standpoint, yeah, your plan is not good. You're disobeying civil liberties to continue saving the world. It's exactly why they don't like people doing vigilante. Even though, let's be honest, I'm sure that would work a lot better than the justice system does. I can understand why not to do that. If anyone knows what the real life superhero Phoenix Jones, you know. Go look up Phoenix Jones. Anybody who watches my stream later on and watch Buds, go look up Phoenix Jones. Phoenix Jones is exactly that. And he got beat real bad. He was the one real superhero. He go on the streets and literally fight crime like he's bad. Like this is a real guy. Real guy with a real superhero costume. Different martial arts training. Different tools and gadgets. I mean, there's some stuff where he goes like takes a cat out of a tree, or helps someone with some stuff, or yard work, or charitable stuff like that, or walk old people across the street. But most of the time, Phoenix Jones would go out in the street, find someone doing something wrong, whether they're robbing somebody or a woman's getting attacked by a street dude. He would just jump in and just mess them up. Of course, the internet it's easy to track people, so usually you just stop being a superhero if you're still in lawsuits, because legally you cannot go and punch the shit out of someone who's robbing or mugging somebody.
Time for dessert. Enjoy.
Legally you cannot do that. Like that's you cannot do that. And understandably so, unfortunately, they have rights to attorney. Don't get me wrong, I do think the justice system is stupid, because if they get paid enough, someone gets out of jail at a free car, or gets out of jail free card like that. And like street gangs, that's why they're out the next day. That's the second one. Don't want to do my road costume. Road. I will be playing messing Tiger Jackson Shogun. Second one, Heihachi.
Get ready for the next battle.
But it's just like that goes into the whole law that you can't do that legally. But it does suck because justice is trash. Yeah, because you can pay judges and cops behind closed doors a large exorbitant money just to get a shorter sentence, or to get sent back there, or even to get the less sentence where you get just multiple house arrests. And now house arrest is so lenient, you can still go to work, then go home. So you could pretty much lie and say you're on shift and go somewhere else. Unless they have like a digital thing that shows where the location you're at and where. That's like, I understand, but it's like literally you can't do that. You really cannot do no vigilante justice. But I think that's what shut Phoenix Jones down. Real legend. The closest thing you have to a real Batman. I actually figured out that costume he has to sword, that's Soul Calibur. That's Soul Calibur 3. That's not even related to the Tekken games at all. That's Soul Calibur. I know Soul Calibur 2. If you get the PS2 version. Not the GameCube Link version, but if you got the PS2 version, you got Heihachi as a character instead of Link. And if you got the Xbox one, then you get Spawn. But the costume that's in the Tekken store is actually a Soul Calibur one. Right.
New challenger.
Who's this purple guy? Is that Willie? Is that Willie Mafton? Actually, this is a Tekken 4 mod. So I did purchase that one. And that was actually something I was purchasing.
Get ready for the next battle.
That was actually worth having.
Round one. Fight.
That was a trick. You fell for that.
Round two. Fight.
This is the Anger Earth soundtrack.
Round three. Fight.
Yeah, this is Tekken 6 soundtracks. So I got Anger Earth and this Laser String. That's cool. Fight next opponent.
Get ready
No
for
matter
the
what
next
fight.
battle. Round one. Fight.
That's, ooh, okay, that looks cold in the Tekken 4 outfit. The bus for an Australia outfit. Okay. You know, when he's trying to escape from Hihachi and Kasumi in Tekken 4. I don't care what anyone says, Tekken 4 is a good game. Not just only because Christie was made to be beat in it, but I like Tekken 4. And it has nothing to do with the beginning of that launch either. I had no problems with Tekken 4. The only thing that I will complain about is the roster they did cut. Or they did cut, a real be honest to God. And everything else, they did cut. It's the only thing that made me upset. Other than that, it was a good game. Plus, they were trying to test it out to see what they could do with the PS2. Because there's a different engine than the Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag was a build-up engine with Tekken 3. They just did Tekken 3 engine, upscale a little bit, and add every other character from the other games. Plus the secret characters too that only you get in. But they're trying something new. And just, I think there's limitations on the hardware. It's not like now, or now they could do anything and more. They really can do everything and more. There really is no excuse. You could do everything and more now. You want a Hachi outfit.
Round one.
I want that. Yeah, I'll finish this fight all the way through. I want that. It's like Shinto Priest's version of Heihachi's Lucian outfits. I gotta win for that. I always love Treasure Battle. Treasure Battle is always my favorite game. In fact, that's how I got good at Tekken in the first place.
Fight.
6 came out. Of course, this is my Xbox 360. I was at the game room before when I was young. But I always hid my nerd identity while I was in high school.
Round three.
I didn't want people to know that I was a nerd. Just because back then it wasn't as... You actually got bullied for that shit. If not worse. So, I was a closet nerd. I think what broke me out of it is when I went to my first knockout. And that was 2000, I think 2009. And then I started really delving hard. Really, really hard. I'll do one more and I think that's it.
New challenger.
Okay, dude definitely takes himself too seriously. Look at that guy. Do that jacket fall.
Get ready for the next battle. Yes.
La mezcla de Azucena es genial. Tú también lo crees, ¿no?
Round one.
Fight. Yeah, actually, this would be a perfect fight. You got Coffee Girl versus Monster Bro. Because let's be honest, All Phoenix is definitely Monster Energy Drink Bro. He oozes Monster Energy Drinks. Let's just be honest. Catches every UFC match and WWE matches, while also having 2 to 3 monsters a day. In fact, what he was hitting in there was no brick wall. That was drywall. He practiced with drywall. That's just perfect. You got Coffee Girl versus Energy Drink Boy, Monster Energy Drink Boy. I'm sorry, but they gotta look to it. I love being some monster, but I'm not gonna lie about the stereotypes. Let's be honest. Especially if you're a person who drinks the regular monsters. If you drink the green monsters, let's be real honest. Let's be big boy, big girls about it. You're definitely cranking 5-finger death punch out of your diesel truck, out of your Dodge Rams or Sierras or Duramaxes. I'm just saying.
Round three.
While chugging a monster.
Fight.
Let's just be honest. I'm talking about the green monsters. White monsters are going to cut sugar out, and you're trying to keep yourself healthy. the fruit juice monsters, even like the specialties like Bad Apple, you know, Viking Berry, or the Locust Mango, or whatever it is, or the Arabian Juice, whatever it is. Those are for people who don't like regular monsters, who can, you know, need to have it in a sweet juice form of it. Just people who don't drink energy drinks on a daily basis. But I'm not gonna lie, Bad Apple's so good. Bad Apple is the best thing Monsters ever made in years. It should not be a season. They should have Bad Apple. They should have Bad Apple. Okay, let's rematch.
Round one.
I mean, they should have Bad Apple all the time. Yeah, I don't know. My moves are good sometimes.
Round two.
But that's exactly the spikes. The standard monster is good versus coffee. Sorry, the American flag thing on the pants gave it away. Just being honest. The biker look with the American flag kind of gave you off as a monster energy drink guy. I think that pro player is making fun of me doing back now. He probably thinks I'm some stupid American with anger issues who drinks a lot of energy drinks, plays with the weed whacker. It's a meme in the Kentucky community. I think that's what he's alluding to. It's very funny. Actually, talk there. I don't really talk like that. I mean, I really don't try to come, you know, and keep talking. In fact, to be honest, realistically, I sound kind of nerdy. Yeah, I look like with the slit eyebrows, the undercut, and the piercings. I either could pull off like Engine, where like I'm like real goth looking but goofy, or just too intimidating. But realistically, I sound like a Poindexter. Like for real, I sound like an actual nerd. Like actually. Yeah, it's funny when people meet me, they're like, what? It's like it's like how people perceive Marilyn Manson as a demonic, evil dude. But in interviews, dude is hella smart. Smarter than everybody in the interviews. It's like, who are you kidding, bud? This goth, androgynous man has outclassed you, bud. How do you feel about that? I mean, even the interview in Bullet for Columbine, the way he said his stuff in that movie, like, it's like that. When people come to me, I'm like really smart, like logical type of thinking. But I think the guy that play anime, I know throwing jabs or shade, but I think the guy was making fun. But I can take a joke. This version of Devin Valentine can take a joke, so I took it. It's you know, I can see a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I can understand.
Round one. Fight.
I mean, hell, I'm wearing an ugly sweater, Star Wars, you know, ugly sweater design. I would like to wear my Spider-Man one, but that one's made from UK, so that has to be used for cold weathers. The thermal is so good on that. You're wearing a sauna. You're really wearing a sauna when you're in the Spider-Man ones. Just saying, you were in the sauna. It feels like an actual holiday Christmas sweater.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Round
Focus.
2. Fight.
There it goes. And they get in the grapples. I like his grapples though. I will say Paul has. It's like King. If you want to play King but you're not in the mass wrestlers, I say Paul is your best bet. But it's the stereotype of Paul players that they drink a lot of Monster, they have anger issues, playing with the weed backer. It's a stereotype. We're not escaping accusations.
I'll show you.
We're not escaping the accusations. It's like the Devil Jin players, like not Jin himself, but like straight Devil Jin. Usually the whole thing of Devil Jin players usually are, you know, edgy emo kids who pretend to be satanic. Or you know, Behemoth fans. I like Behemoth, don't get me wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Like anyone watched the Spawn movie where the Violator talks about the poser Satanists, like those kind of guys are the ones that play Devil's Jin. I'm not talking about normal Jin. I think the type of people that play Jin and Mayhem are either guys that are, you know, really just want to be alone and they're lone wolf, like they're lone wolf types. They don't want to be fucked with, they don't want to be talked to, they don't want to be addressed. That's what I imagine a Jin man would be. Like they're just too reserved, they don't really fuck with people. It's not a bad thing, that's a good trait. So I ain't gonna lie, dealing with human beings and working my customer service job, believe me, I get more, let's be honest, exhaustion out of dealing with people more than I do with the labor. Putting stuff on the shelf, that ain't nothing. I could do that all day. I could do that when I'm asleep. I can go in the cooler and be sleeping and like, oh, there's the milk, the yogurt. Oh, rotate that. Put the yogurt there. I could do that in my sleep. It's just dealing with people.
Strongest in the universe.
Especially if you're in a nice neighborhood. Everybody's a fucking main character. You gotta stop what you're doing and do everything for them. Which then creates more entitlement, so they feel like they can treat you in the way they want you to. Or the people that put Bible verses in their profile just to go to the grocery store or restaurant and treat, you know, an employee or a waiter or waitress terrible. Like, But luckily, I'm not mad at the pro player that referred me to play Paul. I'm not mad at him for that. He did teach me stuff, and let's be honest, I can take jokes now. Not as sensitive as I used to be. I get hit with every single short joke in the thesaurus, bro. Okay? I've had every short joke. I'm even over the whole Crimson Chin thing that my community posted when I had that old Discord. I still think it's very rude because, again, those are part of my genetics I can't control. Irregardless if I lose weight or put on muscle, my jaw is going to be a little thicker than the rest of people. It's exactly why I never make fun of someone who has like the in jaw work, you know, where it goes, you know, inside where they see it. or someone has a thyroid problem like Big Ed. Unless they act like Big Ed, you'd be a dick to everybody. Then I'm sorry, you're fair game at that point. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, Big Ed's a dick. Big Ed's a dick.
I'll show you.
And that's not even hyping up. That's actually how he really is. It's not the cameras just making. Usually they make a hoo-ha.
Round one.
You know.
Fight. Let's go.
Okay, now I can use the easy mode combos. I hate to do that. Sorry, Paul's grapples, man. It's just like the only thing. It's just keying without a max. Except there's more hits and kicks with Paul than there is King. The suplex with King is what makes King King. I forgot to take it off of him. I have to give it. But it got me a win. A win's still a win.
Round three. Fight.
I need to get some good punches on it. Yeah, I got a lot of fucking so I get silent, that's part of it.
You win. No pain, no gain.
Yeah, I think that part was so bad. Okay, I want to go customization, so we're gonna end that. Ooh. Good. I want to put that new stuff on. But it's just like, you know, I could take jokes. I could get it dished down. But I will say that the Encouraging Chin thing was kind of fucked up. It's like, I can't really help that. That's, no matter how much I lose weight and train, I still have that. Still have the thick ass chin. You know. I honestly cannot. Honest to God, cannot control that. What the lingerie? Gym one that is. Yeah, you got the mission box. I like this one. I also got one for Law too. It looks like Hitman's. It's what Toji Fushiguro one. Well, Law has the muscles of Toji Fushiguro from JJK. From Jujutsu Kaisen. That makes sense. Okay, where is it? I thought I got the whole thing. Well, maybe I didn't get an outfit. Damn. Sucks. Yeah, just discard it. Go.